Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 3 of Let's Play the cool strategy RPG Triangle Strategy. Hope you guys are doing well. Ready to check out more of this fascinating game with me. Let's go ahead and smash escape button through this and get to the game ASAP. Right. So, we're in the middle of an exploration mode. We're walking around and talking to people and doing stuff. Stock here. Anna. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolfort. Obtain an HP recovery pellet. Stealing people's pellets right out of their gardens. Aww. To be honest, guys, I'm not feeling all that great right now, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try to play some of this, take my mind off things. There's been nothing amiss, my lord. Another quiet day. Wolfert townsperson. My husband works from dawn till dusk at the port, lifting crates and who knows what else. It's honest work, though, and the backbone of our livelihoods besides. Child. We're playing hide and seek till Doc comes home. I need to find a place to hide, and quick. Interesting. We have an option of what to say. I would probably say, take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't anything bad to happen to you. I will. Dog got awful mad when I climbed up on the rooftops. Awful mad. That anger comes from a place of concern. I'm not saying you shouldn't hide, but promise you'll keep your safety in mind. Aye, a promise with my lord is as good as gold. I'll be glad to hear it. Okay, plenty more peeps to talk to. Gila, there is no rest for a young lordling. All eyes will be upon you in the coming days. Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land, so that we might share the weight of your duties. Cool. Examine? Oh, I didn't even think there was anything there. I was just looking around. Let's enter here. Someone's random house. Obtain 300 coins. Wow. Stealing right from the common folk. I love it. Let's check out what Frederica says. It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Iridor told me, in perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolfort is nestled safely behind the castle walls. It is a town at peace, and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. Yeah, Wolfort is nestled safely behind the castle walls. It's a town at peace, and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. And the people are thankful to their lord for that, I am sure. There are always threats to the peace, however, as your encounter with the bandits proved. Of course, simply ensuring the smallest amount of safety must be a daunting task in itself. You have given me much to consider. Interesting. Saltmonger. The most esteemed personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Alright, we're going to have a lot to talk about. That's cool. It is a very deep RPG, which I always love. There's another pellet. I'm glad we didn't buy any. I was going to buy some. But we are finding plenty Just out and about in people's homes and such. Iridor, I still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your dear bride-to-be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. Wolfort townsperson. A lot of folk have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering about in wide-eyed wonder. Wide-eyed wonder? I can scarce remember the last time Glenbrook was host to such a marvelous tourney. Who among the nations will win glory? Which will be known as the fiercest in all Norzelia? I mean to be there when history is made. Alright, now give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Dragon. This town is prosperous and its people have faith in their lord. An impressive achievement by my experience. You are too kind, Lord Dragon. My apologies, but you are? The apology should be mine. I'm Serenoa Wolfort. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course, I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a while longer, but rest assured I shall be punctual in my arrival. Okay, so we did find him. Wolfort Merchant. Oh, I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift will best suit the union of you and Lady Federica, It's an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with Lord Simone will spark inspiration. Okay. And that would be everything. So... pretty sure we found everything. There may be some still hidden stuff. But if there is, I wouldn't know where it is. So guys, we're going to continue the story today. Let's, I guess go ahead and head out. There's really nothing else to do here. Spacebar, conclude exploration, yes. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I had best not arrive late. First time text hasn't been voiced. At the banquet. Wolfort Castle Hall.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragon?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with S-Frost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
Good stuff.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Interesting. Castle Wolfort. The bank. Let's see. The banquet ends without incident and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragan, however, has something on his mind, but there's a side mission. Down here at Whiteholm Castle, the children of the crown speak of their father, King Regna. Just take a look around. Oh, we can zoom in and out. Okay. So zooming out can clearly see the entirety of the map thus far. This is the Falks domain. Crown City, Kingdom of Glenbrook. Kingdom of Glenbrook, Telior domain. Crown City, Telior domain. Grand Duchy of Esfrost, directly controlled territory. The Goddess's domain, Holy State of Hyzant. Wolfort domain. Okay, pretty cool. Alright, let's head to the side mission at Whiteholm Castle. The children of the crown speak of their father, King Regna. In the Whiteholm.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
This is Cordelia, Princess of Glenbrook, Cordelia Glenbrook, the third child and only daughter of King Regna, who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. She is a young princess with a graceful air about her and prefers her kind-hearted brother Roland over the high-strung Franny.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure.
Oof.
Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patria.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind.
Huh.
Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Oh.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother!
Interesting. Whiteholm Bridge.
I yield.
Huh.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
Masked man.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Huh.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
We can't see his profile right now, Sir Maxwell.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Oh.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval.
Huh.
But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Very good writing thus far. Really gets you immersed. Alright. And just see if there's anything else. Crown City. Alright, that would be it. Let's head to Castle Wolfort. The banquet ends without incident and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragan, however, has something on his mind.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
Did we see his profile? Overseer of the Grand Norzelian Mines, Dragan Esfrost. After his father's Farog was all but relegated to life on the Esfrosti Outlands, he dedicated himself to his studies at the archives in hopes of restoring his family's honor. He is a young genius who discovered how to make explosives.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
Aww.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. I would say it's the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn.
Still drinking away.
Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be writ large for all to see!
Wow.
And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Uh-oh.
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
Been there, done that.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and true-born siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces.
Indeed.
But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future.
I like Dragan. He seems like a nice enough fellow.
Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Aw. I like all the characters so far. What about you guys?
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
That's really clever and cute writing. Wolfhope Castletown Cemetery. Benedict.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
Oh no, not again.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
Aw.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you.
Wow.
For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands.
Aww.
My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Whoops. Simone gathers the members of House Wolfort to announce his abdication. Always gotta check. Alright, so it looks like... Go ahead.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolfort.
My son, listen well. The Lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart.
Interesting.
To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolfort, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Indeed.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The Scales of Conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
Cool. Beautiful golden scales, it looks like. Some sort of crystal triangle on the top. Some gold coins down off the side. Very cool.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you.
As you can see too, the bird, or like the eagle, or the hawk. Right, a young hawk soars, so the hawk is our symbol there.
However, it is of little use without these.
Without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Huh.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies.
Cool.
They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead.
Wow.
Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully.
Huh.
Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
Huh.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
Wow.
To House Wolfort!
Cool. So eventually, we're going to be making decisions as the Lord of House Wolfort.
And so the stewardship of House Wolfort passes from father to son. Lord Simone Wolfort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, and trusts the future to young Serenoa.
Very cool.
With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfort set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolfort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
All right. Whiteholm Castle Gardens.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually.
Regna. He's new. King of Glenbrook, Regna Glenbrook. The current king of Glenbrook, he is revered as the wise king who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. He launched the joint mining venture between the three nations as its coordinator, so he was responsible. Interesting.
What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolfort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
By the way, guys, 1 second here.
I dare you to say that again, Thalys.
Before we get into this, I just want to say if there's any choppiness in these first 3 videos, I totally forgot to check them after the first video to see if my recording settings were okay. So it may very well be that they're not. If so, I will fix that ASAP because I will check episode 3. So I'm so sorry if that's the case. But anyway, what happened here? Thalys.
Must you make me repeat myself?
Here's Thalys. Prime Minister of Esfrost, Thalys Esfrost, Archduke Gustadolf's younger brother. He was the appointed Prime Minister at a young age and is the second most powerful man in Esfrost. Archduke Gustadolf.
I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
Oh man, what a jerk.
You would shame me.
Dragan.
You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
Wow.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister.
Erica, her sister. Sister of the Archduke as well. Erica Esfrost. Archduke Gustadolf's younger sister. Unlike her older brother, she judges others based on their lineage and greatly dislikes those not from her family's main line.
Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolfort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Wow.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Oh, these people are jerks. Wow.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Dragan, your father's Farag, right, was relegated to life on the Esfrosti Outlands. Gotcha, and he's the overseer of the mines.
Those two, they were...
Thalys and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf.
Huh.
And my half-siblings.
Oh, half.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, Smithy is now available at the encampment. And we've got, let's see. The festivities begin under the vigilant eyes of each nation's dignitaries. I guess it would behoove me to check the smithy because it just opened up for some reason. So let's go ahead and head to the encampment quickly. Spoils. Fallen enemies occasionally... Oh, I thought that was some kind of important thing. Here's the smithy. As blacksmith, I have the privilege of looking after everyone's weapons. It's my honor to forge and repair whatever Wolffort's warriors require. Any blades that need tempering or bows that need priming, you need only say the word. Select which unit's weapon to upgrade. Let's say we upgrade... Oh wow, this is crazy. At the smithy, you can upgrade your weapons and unlock weapon abilities. Both of these services require materials and coin. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing a weapon's rank unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. But you can acquire weapon abilities within the same rank in any order. Oh wow, there's multiple abilities within a rank. But the later a skill is learned, the more materials it will require. Okay, so you can go in any order, but the more you do, the more materials it requires. Got it. If a weapon ability is connected to another, one second, guys, with an arrow icon, like so, up and down, then they must be acquired in the order the arrow indicates. Weapon abilities contained within a box marked with OR cannot be active at the same time. However, once you've acquired either one, both become available and you may switch between them at no cost. Okay, good to know. Interesting. All right, let's check it out. So we have the longsword. Oh, we can do an upgrade. Increases weapon potency by 5 to deal greater damage. Wow, look at this. So it goes in this direction. Weapon rank 2 would take silver, quality iron, stuff we don't have. Increase max HP by 10. Increase physical defense by 1. Magic defense and luck. And this would go to luck 2, I presume. And whatever these are, we can't even see them yet. Interesting. So I take it everyone costs basically... Oh no, he needs timber and stone, which we don't have. She needs fiber. We could buy some of this from the merchant. She needs stone. Anna needs stone and iron, one of each, and 500 coins. And Eridor needs iron and stone, one of each, and 500 coin. Well, I think, honestly, we should probably level up Serenoa's, and I'm going to increase luck, because I'm the crit chance type of guy. Use iron to learn luck up 1. Yes. Boom. So we're down to 860 gold. Something said, okay, yeah, now it takes 6 iron just for the next one, or we could eventually bounce down to here, but let's see. It would help to get Benedict if we could buy some timber and stone. Fiber for her book. Sheila for her rod. And probably Eridor. Oh, everybody's different too. He's got weapon potency by 5 to deal greater damage, physical defense by 1, strength by 1, HP by 10, and magic defense by 1. Interesting. So do I buy some iron and stone? Or some timber and stone? Guess that's it for the smithy. We could switch between... Oh. Okay. My forge is always here if you need it. Alright, the provisioner, right, that's who we buy from. Welcome, welcome. See anything you fancy? Okay, so we can actually upgrade. It would take... We have 7 HP recovery pellets. Remedies a sleeping ally. So, let's see here. We could buy, like, timber and stone. It'd be 300 then 500. So we'd have just enough money to upgrade one more weapon. Probably either Benedict or Iridor. Let's, or even Gila. Understood, my lord. Please come again. Because if we look, Gila, if she's not curing people, what is she really going to be doing? And if we look at abilities, did we unlock anything like this is learned at level 3 and we're level 2, okay. And then so on and so forth with the longsword. So we upgraded his luck to 6. Who else does mostly attack? He's going to be doing a lot of Raging Beast. She's going to be doing a lot of Scorch. Other than Cure Wounds, she's going to be smacking people with her rod. There's Act Twice, which really, unless she's using an item, she's going to be always attacking. And he's going to probably be infuriate all enemies within range for 2 turns, or raise movement. He's probably going to be provoking quite a bit. So we could actually upgrade his shield to bear more HP or more defense. But I'm actually thinking Anna. Let's see what we can upgrade for Anna's weapon. I think it's Iron Dagger. Welcome, my lord. Have you weapons that need the attention of my hammer? Anna the Spy has weapon damage up, speed by 1, physical defense 1, HP 10, accuracy by 1. Well, she's already the most accurate, so I'm going to get her weapon damage up. It takes stone and iron. Next time, perhaps, probably going to pay for this because, I don't know. Or we could save up for these rings and stuff. What did it take? Iron and stone. Thank you. Please come again. Alright, Anna. Let's get a little weapon damage up. Potency by 5 to deal greater damage. She's always going to be attacking, so there we go. We're down to 60 coins. My forge is always here if you need it. That's the only options we have available here at the encampment. Let's save. This game is utterly dope so far. Oh man, we're 48 minutes in. I cannot believe that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. I know it's another one without combat, the second one, but the game is not all combat. There are other aspects, so I hope you enjoy those as well. And I hope you'll join me for more. Thanks for watching. Hope you're digging the LP as well. Much more to come, I'm sure. Until then, guys, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy, and don't go anywhere. Come on back and let's have some more fun together, exploring this fascinating gem of an RPG. One could almost say a CRPG or a CJRPG. Utterly dope. So, see you guys then. Peace out.